Alright boys, before we jump into this video, I want to let you guys know that December 10th is coming up quick. And what is December 10th? The last day to enter to win Mini America giveaway. You could win yourself $10,000 or a built Polaris RS1. It has every accessory you would ever need on it. What do you got to do to win this? Go to dirtdudes.utv.com, buy some merch. Every $10 spent gets you one entry to win the cash or win the RS1. We just dropped more merch. So there's all the merch from before, the hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and now there's even more, a whole winter catalog. And I want to go over some of my favorite items that we just dropped. Obviously, I'm sporting the vest. I like it a lot. The flannels, I dig every single flannel that we got. And I also got to say, quality of this merch, I will put it against anybody. Anybody that's doing something similar, this merch is awesome. I would buy this if I was at the store or whatever it may be. Go check out the Dirt Army page. There's plenty of people to verify this. All right, continuing with my favorites. Again, vest, super sweet. Windbreaker, also super sweet. Like this thing a lot. It's a full zip up. And look, you can actually see the long sleeve. It's awesome. If you like the quality of the t-shirts, you'll like this. Next, we got the Dirt Dudes winter coat. It's got Grizzly Tech canvas. It's legit. I've been wearing it. It's been cold. It's been snowy here in Michigan. This is my winter coat now. And don't forget, comes in more than just one color, guys. Plus, in this merch drop, we didn't forget about the ladies. We got a hat, we got a vest, we got a headband. Leave some comments below if you got some more suggestions. And hey, maybe you're trying to convince your old lady to enter this contest to win some money or the badass RS1. They can get some clothes. Plus, we can't forget about all the new winter caps that we got, like the American one, the poof ball one, this green one with the Dirt Dudes logo on it, and a full-on Sherpa zip-up hoodie. This thing will keep you cooking. Again, the quality of this stuff is unbelievable. And it's ending soon. December 10th is right around the corner. Go win big this holiday. Head to dirtdudesutv.com, buy you some merch, win some money, win a badass car. All right, now let's get into the video. As you guys can see, I'm at one of my favorite places, Bob Cycle, Sydney, Ohio. Every time we come here, you guys already know what we're doing. We're getting a new toy. And why do we come here and get all of our toys? Because it's the best deal in the dang country. You ain't gonna find a cheaper Polaris than Bob Cycle. This will be my fourth vehicle from getting from them. Jake's gotten, what, two? Yeah, we love Bob Cycle, and it's because they treat us well. And they treat everybody the same. The prices that we tell you today is the same prices everybody gets. We're not getting it cheaper than you are. But it's not this. We're not getting a sweet turbo.
What? Are you serious?
I wish.
Dang it.
I wish. Actually, I don't. I'm actually more excited for this vehicle than... It's right up there with my Pro R. It's a pretty tight battle, and this is going to be a whole different niche in this market than anything we've ever done before. You've seen us all go fast. You've seen us rock crawl. You've seen us do a bunch of different things. Now we're going to reach into a different type of style of riding that I'm personally super excited for, and I think as a group of guys that like to hang out and have fun, we're gonna use every little bit of it. But let's head in here. Let's show you guys our new toy.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Look at this.
Boom.
That's a whole
ADV.
fleet of ADVs. Wow. Dude. What is it? Adventure? No. What is it?
All day adventure.
All day venture. Yep. ADV. But as you guys can see, Bob's has an army of these things in here, and mine finally came in. I ordered it while I was watching the opening trailer for it, so fell in love immediately. Let's go check her out.
Yeah.
Is this it?
That's it. Whoa, dude, there she is, dude. What? Oh my gosh. The crazy thing is that when you buy the tent, it's stuck open like that. So yep, yeah, you have to drive down the trail like that.
No, so we got the hook up here with the full rooftop tent because we want to take this thing and go exploring all over the country. We want to start doing like overland trips, stuff like that. Here, not here in Ohio, but here in Michigan where we live, there's so many trails, and we could venture up to the UP from east side to west side of the state. We could really do some serious trips.
And live out of that.
And live out of this thing. So that's our goal here. And wow, it's huge.
It's all open awesome like that. To see.
This is amazing. How hard was it to set it up?
First time, they say 5 minutes. Realistically, with 2 guys, probably about 10.
Nice.
Still 10 minutes
Not
ain't,
bad.
that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
10 minutes?
There's a light inside.
Okay.
He was really concerned about the
I
light.
was like, I hope that light's in there.
The light up there, and then it plugged it into the tender.
Yeah, they got it built right into
Oh,
the thing.
sick.
So all you got to do is have the adapter piece, and you can plug it right into the front. You actually don't have to go to your battery or anything.
Wow. Get up in that thing.
I'm going to. I'm soaking it in. So, like, if you get the tent, you have to get the rack.
Yes.
That's the only way it attaches. And so this is where people's minds are going to get blown, because the tent itself is like $2,000, and I believe the rack is like $1,000, right? And it's all from Polaris. So you know from what we always say, if you get it right from Polaris, how it bolts on is easier than anything else. We've dealt with aftermarket stuff, and it's always a bit of a battle. Putting it on probably wasn't that hard, was it?
They did it in the back. I'm not really sure, but they didn't complain about it.
They didn't complain, so it probably wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Because one thing you guys got to take into consideration is, like, let's say you got the tent all installed from your dealer and everything. It won't fit in my enclosed, and I have a 6'11" door opening. So keep that in mind. That's why I'm borrowing a friend's trailer. Thank you, Chris Clee.
Looking at it now though, without the tent, easily fit in the.
Oh yeah, if the tent came off, I think it would, no problem. It's gonna go in there. But I also have an extra high door opening for my enclosed trailer, so that's something some people don't. They usually have like a 6'6" door opening, so I'm not exactly sure what it would be without the tent and just the rack. But all right, let's start digging into this.
Yeah,
thing,
dude. Look at that, Northstar.
Yeah. And basically what that is like, if you're into Chevys, that's High Country Edition.
Nice. Wow.
Oh my gosh, what's all? Oh, so is this all the net and stuff? That's for all.
I seen a net in a video hanging down off the side there.
Yeah, for all your storage stuff like that.
Oh, to hang stuff from. They said that's like 60-something inches of storage. I think he said on
yeah, I think that's about
Yep.
right. And you can actually haul quite a bit of weight in here. Damn, just this tailgate can take 300 pounds.
Look, it holds pops.
But when you grab this and you're feeling it,
Yeah.
fit and finish is there. That's actually
The latch, that sounds clean.
yeah. And you guys can see, like, this is the new like lock and ride style stuff they have integrated into the machine, so you could put, like, I would assume like jerry cans, stuff like that, or some sort of tie down for your cooler. I think they call, what is this, the dog box? They're
Yeah.
calling it? Yeah, I believe they call this the dog box. But before I even get in the car, I have to go in the tent, dude.
That's your new house, dude.
Yeah,
I can't believe you sold
selling my
everything
house.
to get this.
Welcome to the new dirt compound.
Wonder if I can get up here.
Holy! How do you turn the light on?
Oh, dude, party
All I
light.
did was just touch it. You just hold it and it turns it on.
Yeah. Will it like change the brightness?
Yeah, it changes the brightness.
Oh. Wow.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So you just let it go, grab it back on. That's as bright as it gets. You can see you got windows all over. I'm not a tiny guy. There's plenty of room for 2 people. You could easily sleep 2 people in here. Dude, this thing is badass.
Is it padded?
Oh, it's
off
super.
the bed, so you don't really need to bring anything.
No, if you were in a sleeping bag, your money.
Oh, wow.
This is actually super cushiony. I would
Dang.
not complain at all. It's not like the RV ones
Right.
that you've been sleeping in.
On plywood.
That's badass. Already got
Waking up in the morning in the Grand Canyon, you know, come out and set your feet down and
That's the goal, dude.
boom.
Yeah, so those nets and stuff that you guys saw in the back, that all like hangs here, and so you can store a bunch of stuff underneath of it. Say you're really setting up camp for a while, that's probably what I would recommend.
Pretty ideal setup.
All right, let's do a little walk around here. So 30-inch tires, 5-lug wheels, same as your Pro R or Turbo R, so which is awesome. Is that a unitized bearing? That's what I'm curious about. Nope. So
Regular hub.
Yep, it's a regular hub. So you don't get the unitized bearing like a Pro R or Turbo R, but you do get the 5-lug system. I've seen people put 32s on here, no problem. I did see some people put 35s. They said it clear, but I have a hard time believing it. I would have to see it from my own eyes. Good thing we have something to test it out with.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we're really gonna go that route with this. Probably maybe just 32s. Comes with the winch setup already, 4,500 pound Polaris winch. And you can actually see high clearance A-arms. Very beefy feeling too, man.
Yeah, they look good.
That's nice. Tires look pretty awesome too.
Tires look mean.
These tires will do well in our type of riding area. Very sandy.
Yeah, what are they called? They're Pro Armor something.
Oh, they're Pro Armor Crawler XPs.
Nice.
And so this thing also has this, the new Gen 2 Polaris motor in it for like the 1000 XPs. It's 114 horsepower. Has variable speed modes like comfort and standard, and then performance or sport or something like that. So you can change all different types of riding style with it.
They've been raving about the suspension on these too.
Yeah,
something about the...
So it has a spiral technology inside of it. It's like bypass system basically. So it's creating fluid. It's basically like a dampener system from what I'm hearing. It's like, so as the fluid's spiraling up, you're getting like a dampener with it. So give it a pretty plush ride. They compare it to like rifle boring. Look up the Polaris video. They can explain it
pretty
better
good.
than I could.
I like the color in person.
I will say, so I was kind of regretting getting orange. I was thinking maybe I should have got blue, but now seeing it in person, money.
For sure.
Money.
And like I never even noticed these extra little designs in it, and it's a nice touch.
Yeah, this thing, when you're looking at it, it looks like a full-size vehicle. This is a big girl, man. And you can see right down here, and like with this clutching setup, they have like these.
Oh wow!
So in case you, for some weird reason, were to get water in there, which I mean, if you're getting water from up here into here, you got bigger issues.
So that like catches the water, like different levels.
Yeah, I would assume so.
So it looks like that's something new for sure.
It is, because I think right there, there's a plug. You can freaking, when you go into the very first one, you can pull that and drain out stuff. Pretty sweet. Nice thinking by Polaris.
So nice.
But I do notice one thing here. This doesn't look very fun to get to.
Oh yeah, the belt box.
The belt box does not look very fun. Right here's your air box, which is nice.
I'm assuming to do that you probably lift the bed, pull some stuff apart.
It's fixed.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so maybe if you had a utility style one, it might be easier, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to be changing belts like we normally are. Our plan with this is not to be doing 85 through the whoops. We're trying to go on adventures as a group and go and explore new areas comfortably in like a whole different way. Very dependable vehicle. Ooh.
Thanks. Someone just bought Shopify.
Yep, thank you guys for purchasing the merch. You might be the one to win the RS.
That would be really cool.
Let me see if I got his name right here.
Joe Munson.
Joe Munson, you're the man. Ooh, it's still setting in, dude. I can't believe we're gonna take this back to the house. That I don't like. So I've seen this, and I noticed it when I was at Takeover, and I looked it over. The rear door don't open all the way. They got like a strap on it. I almost feel like if I just took that strap off, the door would open more. I'm not too sure. But like, if you had a cooler and you were trying to get it in there, it wouldn't fit.
Interesting.
That's different. So the bottom parts of the seat, you just push down, and then on the very back, you got a tab, and
boom.
Boom. Now
Even more room for storage.
Even more room. And if you're like, let's say I was sleeping up in the tent and they wanted to stay inside and closed and we didn't have another tent, I feel like you could pile some pillows up here and you could sleep at an angle in here.
Squeeze an air mattress in here.
Yeah, you could.
If you got cold in the middle of the night, fire up the old rig, turn the heat on.
I slept on the back of a truck for 10 years. This would be pretty nice. I think this wouldn't be bad.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, bro. It's the simple things that blow your mind.
Yeah.
An overhead light, like everybody probably wishes they had an overhead light.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, it's very necessary.
Oh my
gosh. First initial thoughts.
Look at that. You're in a truck.
It's a truck. It's a truck. Wow. Wow. They weren't kidding. You do have an insane amount of seat adjustment, and it actually works. It doesn't feel like you gotta hump the air your seat to go where you want.
You get all the comfortability you want in every angle.
This is very like, it's the same telescoping style as like my Pro R. It feels like that's awesome though. Right here, this is money for me. And I like the dash.
I was just looking at that. It was catching my eye. It's clean looking.
Yep, they updated this dash setup. It's a little bit different. The middle screen is definitely more clear. I like how it has the black background now instead of
okay,
red or
that's
blue.
what it is.
So you can actually see it. It seems like I can see it a lot better. And then also, like you heard me talking earlier, comfort, standard, sport. So these are your throttle controls. So let's say you got eggs in the back, you put it in comfort.
You're on your way home from the grocery store, you know, throw it in comfort.
Or maybe you're just tooting down the trail, you just put her in standard, and then if you really want to get her, you put it in sport. From what I hear, sport is pretty awesome. And we're all going to get to find out today, so that's going to be pretty interesting. And then obviously you got your straight up HVAC system for heating and cooling. One of the biggest things that's going on this vehicle, heating and cooling. We live in Michigan. It's cold there, and it's cold for about 6 months. So this is going to be the ultimate winter rig for us. It's going to change the game. It's fun to ride in the Pro R and whatever Turbo R or whatever it may be, and which we'll still do that. We got a bunch of ice racing we're going to be doing. But now we got like an awesome vehicle to like tote around while we're doing that stuff. It's a game changer. And one thing I'm really liking is if you get the highest model here, it comes with the winch and everything, and obviously the HVAC system, windshield wiper setup, and it's already hooked up. I'm not a fan of doing all that stuff. I'm not the greatest wiring person, electrician, so this is perfect for me. I love this setup. Can't wait to actually feel the power and everything and see. I know that it's not going to be what we normally drive, but I'm wondering if it will exceed my expectations. A few other things. It's full JBL radio
Yeah,
system.
there's a sub right there.
You can see it?
Massive.
10-inch.
Yeah, 10-inch sub, and then it's got, these are 6-inch. Got some tweeters, and then there's even some in the back that are super cool too. So
you're decked out with me.
Jamming. I can't imagine what the bass sounds like. Try it out.
I could try it right now.
Find something.
Let's get copyrighted. Listen to the static.
Dude, the static sounds so good. It sounds like it's raining.
Yeah, it does. That's the best static I've ever heard in my life.
It's so clear.
We'll mess with it later though.
Yeah.
Also, one other thing I'm noticing here.
Oh yeah.
You got 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, and then turf mode. So say you got a really nice yard, unlike mine, you could not tear it up with that. Comes with a rear view mirror.
Windshield wiper.
Windshield wiper, but all right.
Flip that out.
Before I flip out the windshield, do you notice something that seems insanely essential on a vehicle that's missing?
Oh, yes.
There's no side mirrors.
There is no side mirrors. What the heck?
How do you put heating and cooling in a vehicle with not side mirrors? That kind of blows my mind, honestly. But yeah.
That's crazy.
But this thing, I'm not exactly sure. Okay.
Half turn and a push.
Oh wow, that's easy too. Damn.
That's pretty neat.
Damn, do you guys have mirrors?
They have mirrors.
I'm gonna have to get mirrors.
Oh yeah, okay, so they do have an option for mirrors. It's so well put together you can't even see the mounting points.
I don't have many complaints so far, Polaris, but put some damn mirrors on here. It's a $50,000 vehicle. You're insane, dude. I gotta roll down the window, dude.
Oh!
Yeah, powered windows, guys.
Boom.
And then you can also see, like, dude, even the vents, straight up, like, that's truck vents. Everything feels like an actual vehicle. That is mind-blowing. I can't believe I have a powered window, bro. All right, we're just getting out and we're kind of just like admiring it a little bit more. And look at the rear end here. Look at how beefy this is, dude. When I'm looking at the rear end, I'm seeing the giant beefiness and everything, but you got a tow hitch on here, actually real tow hitch it looks like, and I can do 2,000 pounds, so you could actually pull some pretty serious stuff. Let's say you were the most crazy overland person in the world. You can have the rooftop tent and then put one of those insane little trailers that have the pop-ups and stuff behind you. I mean, bring the whole damn family. Everybody's got their own room.
That would be really cool.
If you've been to Takeover, I've seen those things every time I've been there. They look badass.
Heck.
All right, wow. The fit and finish is just unbelievable,
Clean.
guys. It's so clean. I mean, it's a hefty price, that's for dang sure. But what you're getting is a pretty insane UTV. There's nothing like this. Also, the seating itself, plush. Like, when I would sit in a Polaris General and notice the seats are pretty dang good, I think this is by far the best seats Polaris has ever put out. And we're gonna give you a whole breakdown here of like what this vehicle costs from Bob's and what they got going on here with the Xpeditions. So 4 bolts, I can take this off.
Yeah, and you can actually spin it where the ladder's on this side as well.
Oh, that's super cool.
That's cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I set it up for that side because
Seems like it would make sense to be on that side.
Thanks for setting it up.
Yeah, I appreciate that,
no problem.
man, for real.
guys, no problem.
You're going to help us put it back together, right?
They will. I got more machines to build. So yeah, that'll leave the rack itself, but that'll take the tent off.
Okay. So also something to keep in mind, guys, like this is already a pretty heavy machine, being the 4-door version with the cab in the back and everything. With the tent, I believe it's 2,900 pounds. So it's a big, big girl. I don't know if there's a side-by-side that heavy out there. Just something to take into mind. It's like if you're putting it in certain trailers or whatever it may be, I mean, it is one of the heaviest vehicles. Okay, the Xpedition that I got right behind me is top of the line. It's the 4-door, 5-passenger, with the dog cab in the back, the whole shebang. I paid $41,800 for it, but that was as they dropped. Like, I'm watching the trailer, I called Justin at Bob's, I order this for me, please. Now, today, they're $2,000 more, so it would be $43,800. And that's before taxes, and that's still an insane deal. Go and look at the MSRP of what these vehicles cost, or how about you just call your local dealership? Your mind is going to be blown. That's a $50,000+ machine right there that you're saving thousands on here at Bob Cycle in Sydney, Ohio. That's the reason why we come here and buy all of our vehicles. You're not gonna find a better deal anywhere. It's insane. I got other dealerships I deal with and they're like, how are they doing it? I don't know, but they do it and anybody can get the price. So give them a call if you're interested in these, because they actually have, I believe, more Xpeditions than anybody else in the country coming their way. They got 20 more allocated to them. And as you guys can see around me, there's many different versions of these things. Go on to the website and you can see there's like a kayak version, a 2-door version, a hunting version. It depends on what things you're into, what's your niche, what's your hobby. These vehicles basically can cover any of those. And all different price points. Maybe you don't want to spend the price of a brand new pickup truck. You want to go with something a little bit lower. They give you those options. And just call up one of the salesmen here and they can help you out. It's easy peasy. Best people in the world to deal with when it comes to buying a brand new machine. They also have a whole used selection out there. There's a ton of used stuff out there. Some of them are really badass looking. Just highly recommend checking them out on their website or Facebook or whatever it may be. And as you guys always know, we have links for them right below, along with anybody that we ever use. So go show them support, or maybe you're just looking to save some money, give them a call and get yourself an Xpedition or Turbo R, Pro R, whatever it may be. You've seen multiple videos of us being here buying machines. It's not just this one that's the cheapest, it's any model. So they are a Polaris dealership, so keep that in mind. You ain't gonna call up and get a cheap Can-Am. But Polaris-wise, this is a place to go. And I'm excited for this whole new venture that we're about to begin with this vehicle. It's gonna be pretty insane. I can't wait to show Nick. He's gonna lose his mind, man. We still haven't seen him since our big trip, so like, it's gonna be like, hey man, what's up? Check out the Turbo Pro R and the badass new camper vehicle we got.
Can't get over it.
All right, we gotta load this sucker up though and be taking her.
Take her home.
Take her home.
Before we wake up from this dream.
Yeah, no kidding. I guess as soon as we get this thing outside, we're gonna drive around a little bit.
Probably
so we're gonna
should.
show you that. So let's see how it feels and stuff, and we'll go from there.
All right.
All right, they're gonna teach us how to put this thing back together real quick.
No, we are not professionals, so this
Oh, we're holding you
is our
accountable.
first time putting it up this morning.
We're professionals at everything we do.
There you go.
It's got its own little bags for the stakes, poles, whatever you call them.
Okay, so that's your like your badass cover for it. So if you're driving around, it's not like just the tent's exposed. Oh,
Oh, nice. Whoa.
really? Okay. This is how it really goes. You ain't getting some Polaris edited version. This is how it goes. That was pretty easy though, it looked like.
Yeah, and then we'll bring that cover over, and then it zips everything in.
It does seem pretty easy.
It does seem pretty damn easy, dude.
I love the ladder
Yeah, the ladder to pull
utilization of,
just pull it out.
yeah. There you have it, dude. You ready to hit the trail?
Just about, man.
A few
It's
more.
definitely like it's gonna take a second for you to get it and everything, but it's a pretty simple set.
Yeah.
It looks so good, and Jake just actually jammed out and tested out the JBLs. It bumps. It's pretty badass. And I just want to mention something real quick again. I know we already talked about pricing, but like to put it in perspective, even with the price increase, you're still $2,000 under MSRP here at Bob's Cycle. And you guys have probably seen the new Ranger that was dropped, the 1500, the big boy. They'll be getting those in here soon. And what'd you say, 44,000? I believe so. He said 44,000 for the freaking Northstar Ranger, which is an insane vehicle. And if you guys have seen our podcast, we priced one of those out. They're not cheap. They're not cheap. And those things go like even above and beyond when we were talking about like how badass the interior is. You can get like heated seats in those ones.
This actually smells like a new vehicle.
That's funny. When I
Drives down the road.
when I jumped in that one, I thought the same thing. What do you think of the Ranger though? This is an XP1000. This ain't the new 1500, but this is one of the newer Ranger.
Crazy fancy. Like, this is very, very nice. I mean, it's even got like,
Oh, it's got the AC and everything.
fancy like little flippy things here. And let's get the job done.
Yeah, wow. Oh, and it's got, oh, they put them on the door on that. Honestly, I would
It's probably
prefer,
a better idea.
I'd like it on the door more. So I know we'll be breaking down this vehicle more and more of like pros and cons, things we like, don't like, or like we'll be seeing how noisy it is, stuff like that. I've seen some videos where people, whatever, whine about some things, like right here, for instance. These have adjustable shocks on it, and you can actually see this is the exhaust, and then your shock is up here for your adjustment. If it was hot, yeah, you're probably not want to stick your hand down there to adjust it. Yeah, it sucks, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It's the only one that you would have to deal with that. And what's the adjustment on these shocks? I think
I
it's
don't actually know.
it's 3, I believe. 1, 2, 3. So 3 different adjustments, which I'm a fan of. If you like think about the 17 XP Turbo Polaris, that thing had like 24 clicks of adjustment on each reservoir, so that was almost too much. That's a lot of variables. I like the easy peasy three system setup. I like the hook they put on this one too.
That is very nice.
It's better than
That seems like a way nicer winch than what's on mine.
it does kind of seem.
Seems like a more utility style one versus I feel like we have sport winches almost.
Yeah, I bet you this one doesn't probably have the high on it.
Okay, yeah, it's
If I
beefy.
look on the side of it, see if you can see it.
You're right. Low and neutral.
Yep.
Bump, bump.
First startup. She's quiet. Oh, let me roll down the window for you. We're going full info.
Look at this thing, dude. Where are you going?
Hop in my truck, bro. I'm just driving in comfort to feel what comfort feels like.
Very comfortable.
It's very comfortable.
But you know what we need to do.
Yeah, I have to feel the AC. Oh no, heat. We're going heat off the rip, dude. Damn, for speed 1, that's pretty good. Oh, that's a truck. Engine's not warmed up yet, so it's.
Oh yeah, it won't be hot
It
yet.
won't be hot yet.
Change this button, dude.
Standard. Let's get warming up, bro. Let's warm it up.
That is amazing.
Oh, it's warming up.
Oh, what if our windshield's dirty, dude?
Well, then we gotta. I don't really know. I'm gonna assume I squirt. Spray.
Nice spray.
Yeah.
Dude, you have a sprayer on your machine?
Yeah, yep. I have a sprayer, and then what? How do I just boom? That goes there. I go full up. I spray. Okay. Hey, it needs a second squirter though. I will say that it's all going on one side.
Yeah, you just got the front of your brand new car.
Sweet. Low is not below from the Pro R or Turbo R. I can tell you that right now. It's like
must work. All right, now it's fun time. Sport. Party mode.
It got louder.
It did get louder.
Wow, I can feel the thump in the back now.
It's almost like you opened
an exhaust.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's got way more.
Alright, I'm not gonna get on it because it has 1 mile on it.
Yeah.
But yep, that's significantly different. This might be one of the coolest things I've ever got. The Pro R will stay number 1 because I like that type of driving and everything. But man, if you're looking for like a Ranger General Cruiser, I don't know if it gets much cooler than this.
So you're just sitting here feeling the AC right now?
It feels awesome.
I'm just laughing at
It
myself.
doesn't feel real, I'll tell you that. It feels so good.
Oh my god.
Its suspension feels really great. I want to look at it so bad. Here, let's go over a curve. Let's see what it feels like.
Curb check.
Curve check. We'll come up to her slow. 1 wheel peel. Let's see how well it is.
It might spin. Nope. Put it low.
Oh yeah, I was in high. I probably just spun my belt. I'm gonna break it in good.
Yeah.
That little drop though, you can feel the suspension.
Yeah.
It's pretty plush.
Hit it. Yeah, that felt good, man.
It feels pretty damn good, dude.
Nice and soft. That was just a little 3 or 4 foot incline.
Yeah, but I mean, you could feel the front end, the dampening of it. It's like not a dead hit. We'll give this thing a real breakdown though after we put some miles on it. We know how Polaris and stuff is, the springs and all that.
Let me hop out and watch you come down it.
All right.
Looking good. It looks like a tank. I know we got a name for it. Oh yeah.
One thing else I'm noticing, it ain't squeaky. But
Actually, I haven't heard a single
I
squeak
haven't
out
heard
of
no
it.
squeaks or rattles or anything yet. Obviously, it's 2.5 miles on it, so we'll put some miles on it and really break down this vehicle. But dude, I'm so excited.
Heck,
This thing's
crazy.
This thing is meant. This is what if
The pinnacle of side-by-side adventuring.
Yeah, this is right between like a General with a bit of XP in it. It's sporty, but the inside is absolutely dumb. It's so awesome, guys. Highly recommend it for first impression. We'll start driving this thing and really breaking it down and go from there. I think this might be the end of the video. I might have to tease you guys a little bit and stay tuned. And we'll start driving around. We'll start testing around in the trails, seeing how fast it is, how well does the heat work in Michigan weather, stuff like that. I will say right now what I'm noticing, fit and finish of stuff. Classic Polaris. Some of it's just not quite super mesh. But if you buy any type of Polaris vehicle, I have stuff back there. It's my camping gear that's rattling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love it. Highly recommend it. Stay tuned, boys. Don't forget, buy yourself some merch. Get a hat, get a hoodie, get a t-shirt, and every $10 spent is 1 entry to win yourself Mini America, the badass RS1 with everything you could ever want on it, or $10,000 cash. Winners announced Christmas Day. Let me call you up and give you the best gift you could ever imagine. Also, check out Patreon, longer videos, ad-free early access. And then Dirt Dudes UTV also has more than just merch. We got parts up the wazoo. Highly recommend going and checking out our website and checking out all the new products we have on there. And more is going on there every day. Appreciate everybody that supports us. And stay tuned because we have a lot of fun things coming up, guys.
Yeah.